Hello dear children, today we will learn the lesson The Snake and the Mirror by Vaikom Muhammad Bashir. Okay, hope you are ready for the lesson. Now we shall start. So before going to start the lesson, we will have an introduction about it. Here the story is a narrative within the narrative, means the story within the story. The writer tells us the story which was told to him by a homeopathic doctor. Okay, as we see from the title, the snake and the mirror are the two most important things in the story. This homeopathic doctor encountered a snake. The snake fell on the doctor. When the snake saw its reflection in the mirror, it was more interested in that, and the doctor's life was saved. Okay, so this is what the introduction. So what happens here? It is a story within the story. The author or the writer tells a story which was told to him by a homeopathic doctor. Okay, as from the title we can see that the snake and the mirror are the two important things in this story. The homeopathic doctor encountered a snake, and a snake fell on the doctor itself, and when the snake saw its reflection in the mirror, it was more interested in that, and the doctor's life was saved from the snake. Okay, yes, so a poor homeopathy doctor is the narrator of the story. He lived in a house where there was no electricity and was full of rats, and on a summer night he returned home late. Feeling suffocation, he opened windows. So we'll see all these things, key points in the lesson. Okay, has a snake ever coiled itself around any part of your body? A full-blooded cobra. All of us fell silent. The question came from the homeopath. The topic came up when we were discussing snakes. We listened attentively as the doctor continued with his tale. Tale means story. Okay. It was a hot summer night. About 10 o'clock, I had my meal at the restaurant and returned to my room. I heard a noise from above as I opened the door. Okay. So what happened here? The author tells that the homeopathic doctor is narrating the story. He asks the writer and the group if anyone had ever been wrapped by a cobra snake. The audience became silent due to the fear of the cobra snake. Then the doctor narrated his story. It was a hot summer night. Okay, almost 10 o'clock. He was returning home after having his dinner at the restaurant. As the doctor was opening the door of his room, he heard a noise from the above. But he did not react because he was used to such noises. Okay, moving to next paragraph. The sound was a familiar one. One could say that the rats and I shared the room. Means he was used to listen to this kind of noise before also. It was the noise of rats. Okay, there were many rats in his room, so he was used to the noise. So now he took out my box of matches and lighted the kerosene lamp on the table. The house was not electrified, it was a small rented room. So what we come across here, he lit up a kerosene lamp and sat on a chair in front of a large mirror and took out the medical book to study. We'll see it later. So what happened here? There was no light in the doctor's room, so he lighted the kerosene lamp with a matchbox. He had taken a small room on rent. Okay. I had just set up my medical practice and my earnings were mere. I had about 60 rupees in my suitcase. Along with some shirts and dhotis, I also possessed one solitary black coat which was then wearing. Okay. In the sense, here mere means small in quantity, means which is in very small quantity. Possessed means having or had, and solitary means single. Okay. So what he says here, as he had just started his medical practice, he was earning very less. That is sorry, that is why he was living in such a shabby, dirty condition. He told the writer that he had just 60 rupees in his bag. Further, he added that he had some shirts and dhotis to wear. He also had a black colored coat which he was wearing at the time of incident. Okay. Okay, now we shall move. I took off my black coat, white shirt and not so white vest and hung them up. In the sense, he removed his coat, his shirt and his vest. He says that the vest was not so white, which means that it was dirty. So what happens next? Open the two windows in the room. It was an outer room with one wall facing the open yard. It had a tiled roof with long supporting gables that rested on the beam over the wall. There was no ceiling. There was a regular traffic of rats to and from the beam. So what happened here? Then he opens the window. The room which he had taken on rent was on the outside of the house, and one wall of the room faced the garden. The roof had the roof had tiles on it and the gable was supported by the beams. Inside the room there was no roof. The beam on which the gable was supported was full of rats which went in and out of the room through it. Okay, keep in mind friends, yard is an open area like a garden or veranda, and gable means upper part of the wall below a sloping roof. Okay. Okay, now we shall move next. I made my bed and pulled it close to the wall. I lay down, but I could not sleep. I got up and went out to the veranda for a little air. But the wind God seemed to have taken time off. Here, taken time off means to take a day off or take a holiday. Okay. Okay, what does he do? He set his bed near the wall and he laid down to sleep but could not sleep. It seemed that the wind god had taken time off, means taken holiday, that as the wind was not blowing, the wind god had taken a day off. He was on a holiday and so wind was not blowing at all. He had gone out to get some fresh air because he did not have any fan or cooler in his room as he was feeling hot. I went back into the room and sat down on the chair. I opened the box beneath the table and took out a book, the Materia Medica. I opened it at the table on which stood the lamp and a large mirror. A small comb lay beside the mirror. So what happened here? He came back to his room and sat on a chair. And he opened the box under the table and took out a book named Materia Medica. He kept it on the same table on which a lamp, a mirror, and a small comb was lying. He opened it and sat down. So, what happened here? He just came to his room and sat on a chair and taken a book from, and he took a book from beneath the table, and the book name was Materia Medica, and using the lamp and a mirror and a small comb, he opened it and sat down. Okay, hope you are clear with all the paragraph that I have explained you. We'll see the next part in the next class. Thank you.